My name's Kim Taylor, and I am the Marketing Director for Scarborough International, and honored to be your host today. This is an interactive webinar, and we're here to answer your questions, so please submit any questions you have. You will find a Q&A button on your screen. It's at the top of your screen, and your question will appear to the audience so everybody can see it. I encourage you guys to start asking questions now if you've got any. Also note that you can easily adjust your windows. Just click on the top of the video portion to maximize or minimize this piece of the webinar. So while you're adjusting your screens and posting your questions, I'll take a minute to introduce you to Scarborough. Scarborough is a full-service logistics provider that has been operating since 1984. We are headquartered in the heart of America in Kansas City, where faith, family, and hard work make for a great organization. We also have offices in Chicago, St. Louis, Des Moines, Laredo, Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, and Shanghai, China. We also have a sales presence in New York and Dallas. We are part of a global network of partners, which also makes us have offices in every single port of the world. We truly partner with our clients, and we act as an extension to your company, making your job easier. I want to introduce you to Ivory Karamitros. Ivory is the director of the World Trade Center of Kansas City. Ivory's extensive background is in international trade and economic development. It has been key to not only her own success, but we've had a major hand in the success of the World Trade Center of Kansas City. Ivory was on the original team that extensively worked on the application to be involved in the Global Cities Initiative, landing Kansas City as one of only 28 chosen cities across the nation at the time to work with JP Morgan Chase and Brookings Institution joint project for the Global Cities Initiative, The Exchange. Ivory was the project manager for GCI, led the export plan for KC, and currently manages the Export Concierge program that has come about from the export plan for Kansas City. Awesome. Thank you, Ivory.
No problem. So thank you all so much for joining us here today. I know some of y'all may not be so familiar with the Global Cities Initiative, but it's been very helpful for a lot of cities throughout the U.S., and then now it's gone internationally through a lot of the hard work of our partners at Brookings. But essentially, the GCI is a joint project between Brookings and JP Morgan Chase, and it helps, we work in tandem with those leaders, so we're able to come together and learn how to basically create plans for our economies as we consider the future of our economies and the role of our cities in the global economy. And through Brookings, they're able to connect us to the data and research that's available regarding our cities, and then also on a national level, and then also on an international level. So they've been very helpful with us as we try to have basically create a data-driven solution to the issues that face our different communities in the United States. So without further ado, I want to introduce to you all two fantastic folks, Merrick Gutman, who is with the Brookings Institution. Merrick is a fellow, and he is the Director of Strategic Partnerships and Global Engagement at the Brookings Institution in their Metropolitan Policy Program. So they specifically work with cities and help them create solutions for cities on a real-time level. And like I said before, with the data-driven solutions, and so they're able to really help us understand more about what's happening on a local level in our economies. And his work focuses on bridging the think tank perspectives of Brookings, and then also help us then apply that information on a real-time level in our community to help us have a more vibrant city and metropolitan area. Ryan is also on this, Ryan Carroll with the Des Moines Economic Partnership, Greater Des Moines Partnership, excuse me. And he is essentially the counterpart for myself in Des Moines. He led also the application for the GCI in Des Moines, and also is leading the implementation of their export plan that they were able to produce with Brookings, and then also is leading the foreign direct investment plan in that effort in Des Moines as well. So we're so glad to have both of you here. I'm going to give this away to Merrick.